Hello, cherished friends, and welcome back to Call-In with Chessy Pizzone, and I'm your host, Chessy Pizzone. But we're doing something very special today. We have a special episode that we're going to do, and I'm going to be breaking one of my cardinal rules of broadcasting, where I will date the show and put a timestamp on it because we did something that we couldn't refuse. So, as you may know, there's a presidential election happening, primaries for a presidential election, and we try to stay impartial here at Call-In with Chessy Pizzone, but we wanted to find out more about one of these candidates. And there are many candidates. There is Hillary Clinton, who is a strong, independent woman, and you have Donald Trump. He's a straight talker, he's a straight shooter. He just says, whatever comes into his mind whole. And then there's Ted Cruz, who is a man that has a Play-Doh face. And what we're going to do, there's one more man, the enigma, Bernie Sanders. And we went to his rally to see how it was. Let's take a look. My name is Chessy Pizzone, and I'm here in New Haven, Connecticut, which is the new version of the Haven that I'm from, which is to the east of here, East Haven. And I'm here for the Bernie Sanders rally, which is in town today. And I'm looking forward to meeting some of his supporters and finding out what mysteries he may unsolve or solve for our country as a nation, standing united and indivisible with allegiance. But you have a Bernie stick, feel the Bernie pin on. Does that mean you are a Bernie supporter?
I am a Bernie supporter. I don't know how he feels about chemtrails. He may be hush-hush, not talking about it.
Why are you voting for Bernie?
I'm just here because it's a beautiful day in New Haven. I honestly don't know quite what you're talking about.
It's all right. Well, here we are. We made it to the rally. We went through security. I had to empty. I had more things in my pockets than I thought I didn't. It took a little bit, but we made it. And we're here, and there, as you can see, there are people streaming, and they're very excited to be here and to get burned. And we're excited to see what interesting things they can tell us about our politics. Can I ask you a couple questions, sir?
Yeah, sure.
What degree burn do you have?
Pretty third degree, I'd say.
Third degree. Where are you from?
I'm a dual citizen, so I'm from London, but...
Very interesting. A true Brit.
Yeah.
Are those British shorts?
No, these are American flag shorts.
American flag shorts. They are striped.
Yeah.
They're very striped. Thank you, sir. Maybe I'll see you in London someday.
I hope so.
Can I ask you a couple questions? Why do you think the youths are so interested in Mr. Sanders?
Well, personally, for me, it's about mostly the whole money and politics kind of thing, where, I mean, it seems like our system is set up for like a legalized bribery, and I really think that should change.
Are you one of those youths that everyone's been talking about?
I guess so.
Do you think he'll be meeting people?
My friend shook his hand earlier.
Your friend shook his hand. Where?
At Willowbees.
Jerry, we got to go to Willowbees. So why are you giving out free hugs today?
Because I believe that the Bernie people are a very generally happy people, and I just want to spread the love.
So you feel like they spread the love through hugs?
Through hugs, yeah.
Is human contact important?
Absolutely. Human contact is important. I respect the non-desire for human contact, but personally I like it.
You're a very agreeable person. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm starting to see all these fans here, and I've been thinking maybe they know something I don't. The man He's been on TV a lot, even more than me. He's got fans. He's got a level of popularity. There's buttons, there's T-shirts, and I'm thinking maybe they're seeing something, and just being here, maybe I'm starting to see it too. All right, do you think Bernie's around? That he's going to be meeting people?
I hope so. That'd be.
You hope so?
True.
I love to meet the man, as would you, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
With the man himself, not as good as the real thing, but maybe as close as we get. But there he is, right there. Can I ask you a couple questions?
Yeah, we're all right.
You're all right? They're all right. What about Bernie being old?
I mean, my grandpa's old, but I like him.
I hate my grandpa.
I'm sorry about that.
How's it going? What are you yelling about?
Bernie kind of sees the economy as a zero-sum game where you have to take from some to give to others. Bernie doesn't actually have a credible solution to reduce the deficit. His tax plan would crash the economy and actually cause the federal deficit to explode. It seems like a lot of these people haven't actually had jobs in their lives and aren't actually speaking from experience. They haven't actually been taxed. I think a lot of the people here are a little bit confused.
Do you think you could crush Bernie like a twig?
Honestly, I'm not quite sure who that is. I feel a little embarrassed.
So what's so great about this Bernie guy anyway?
If you really want my honest opinion, he's just too much of a dreamer. I don't think he is great at all. Actually, I don't think any of them are great.
So you're with me. I'm starting to think he's not the guy for me, right? He doesn't care about any of them. He doesn't care about the people. Every single person here would like to just meet the guy and shake hands with him and say hello, but he's not even gonna come out and do that. I don't know if he's ever gonna come out and do that. Maybe I'm wasting my time. So I want to find somebody who cares about Chessy Pizzone.
A lot of the people here are making a lot of excuses. I say no excuses, just results. And I'm out.
He's out. He's out. I get it. If you're a masterful television personality and you're making bankloads of money, you don't want the government taking it all away, and that's what that man was talking about. Do you think that Bernie is going to be around meeting people?
When we were waiting in line, he was coming out of Yale.
He was coming over there?
Yeah.
Come here. Thank you. I think that's Bernie in the motorcade right there. He's probably right behind me in one of these cars right now. It's incredible to think that somebody so popular and powerful could be just feet away from me.
Let's keep everybody to one side. Just keep everybody to one side.
Diplomacy standards. Nice to meet you.
Diplomacy standards. Nice to meet you.
Diplomacy standards. Nice to meet you. Did you get it? Did you get it? You see, he shook my hand, dude. He was right there. Bernie Sanders just shook my hand. You got it. I think this is the best day of my entire life. I think it was this hand because I was holding this in the other one. It was a left handshake, but it is what it is. He's a national figure. It was an honor to meet him. He was just as charming in person as he is on camera. We did it. We got it done. We met the man himself. Goodbye, New Haven. We love you. That's right. We did it. We met the man himself, and it was such an incredible moment that, as you can see, I've decided to immortalize the moment in picture form forever and ever. And this moment was so incredible that I don't think I'm ever gonna forget it. I'm not gonna forget it in April. I'm not gonna forget it in May. I'm not gonna forget it in June either. I'm probably not even gonna forget it in September. And even in December, I'll probably remember it too. And what I've chosen to do is I've got printouts, and what I'm going to do for some very lucky people, I'm going to autograph these, as you can see, and the first 67 callers will receive an autographed picture to put up next to the one at the office of their wife and kids, if they so please. They're gonna go fast, so call the number at the bottom of the screen.